Hello and welcome. My name is Ben Bohan. I am a tutor at the Clovis Community College Tutorial Center. And today we are going to briefly go over how to send an email or a Canvas inbox message to your instructor. So first off with an email, if you go to your Outlook email provided to you by the school, start a new email. The general format that you typically want to follow is you have a subject, and your subject needs to be descriptive. You need to say who you are and how you are connected with the instructor. So if I am in Mr. Gardner's Math 4B class, then I will start off by saying, I am in your Math 4B class. I typically just put the name of the class. Some people will use the course number. It's usually like 5-digit course number, 80 something, in place of the actual name of the course, but either one should work. And then you want to put your name. So I put Ben Bohan. I put both first and last because some instructors tend to know people by their last name because it's what they see on their Canvas page. Other instructors are able to learn first names, like Mr. Gardner. He knows first names very well. So putting first and last allows an instructor to see both and hopefully pick up on either one that they might be familiar with. And then you also want to put a general description right here of what your question is. So in this case, I am reaching out to my professor about a question on homework 5. Now you want to start off your emails with an introductory statement or phrase. So professor is an easy one to use that is respectful and professional towards the instructor. If you know the name of the person, you can also put their name. So Mr. Gardner would work as well. If you have a professor who is a doctor, then you can put Dr. Abbott teaches physics at Clovis Community College, so you would address them as such. Professor is kind of a safe play if you aren't sure if they have a doctorate or not. You can just say professor. And then you want to start off by saying who you are and how you're connected with them, kind of restating what you said up in your syllabus. So in this case, we say, I am in your Monday, Wednesday, 9 a.m. Math 4B course. Oftentimes instructors teach multiple sections of the same course. And so to say this is when my class is, it happens on Monday and Wednesday at 9 a.m. Makes it very easy for the instructor to see that and be like, oh, okay, they're in this course. So if they go into Canvas trying to find something for me, they know which course I am in of theirs. I then say, this is what my question is on. If my question is on a project, I would say I have a question about the project for the course, or I have a question about the exam, or I just have a general question. In this case, I have a question about problem 12 on homework 5. And so I clearly state what it is that I am asking my question on. And then I ask my question. In this case, it's something about graphing. And I put that after that. So the first part is your introduction, Professor, Mr. Gardner, etc. And then I say how I am connected to you. I'm in this specific course. And then I say what my question is on. My question is on problem 12 of homework 5 or on exam 1. And then I ask my actual question right here about the graphing. The last thing you want to do is sign off with a thank you. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your assistance, something along those lines, but it needs to be professional. You are an adult, you are a student at a college, you should be acting professional. College is to teach you and train you to be a professional. So it's a good idea to write your emails as a professional. So I put a clear and succinct thank you, and then I put my name, who I am, who it is that is thanking the instructor. And then I tend to put just down at the bottom what class it is I'm in again, just to further make it easier to find who I am and how I am connected to the instructor. In Outlook, if you're sending your email out of Outlook, or if you're using your Gmail account, then you have to include the email of the instructor. So up here under 2, you need to put the instructor's email address. At Clovis, the format for almost every instructor's email is the same. It is their first name dot the last name at cloviscollege.edu. So if I were to send an email to myself, it would be ben.bohan at cloviscollege.edu as an example there. This is something that Canvas has even better time of. So Canvas, you can go into the inbox, which you can kind of see here in the background. If you go into your inbox on Canvas and you start a new message, a new Canvas message, instead of needing to know the instructor's email address, you can come in here and you can go into your courses and you can select whatever course you want. So here, if I go INTDS 300, it then allows me to click on this part and I can select directly from here. I can select, I can send a message to everybody in the course. I can come in here and I can find a specific person and a teacher from the course. These are all our tutors. So I'll send a message to Colton. And then same thing as an email, I want to put a subject that tells what class it is that I'm in. I want to say who I am, my name, and then just a brief, what is my question on? And then just as before, I would title this accordingly to whoever I am sending it to, or introduce who I am sending it to. And then the main body of my email, as we discussed earlier. And then, of course, don't forget to say thank you. They are hopefully going to email you back and help you. And so you want to lead with a thank you at the end, or a sincerely, some sort of closing statement. Sometimes some people will just put like this. I tend to like to put thank you because I'm a nice guy. And I'm always very thankful for any amount of help that I can get with a question or problem I may have. Alrighty, that is all I have for today.